Hello, my name is Andrew Johnson. Today I'll be giving a brief tutorial on the Web 2.0 tool, MyHistero. Briefly, I'll be going over what it is, what it does, how to use it, its benefits and drawbacks in an educational setting, as well as its uses, and sum everything up. In a nutshell, MyHistero is a digital timeline generator that is fully interactive and as cooperative as one wishes to make it. It can be used both personally and professionally to document events in one's own life or events as they relate to a professional, or as in this case, an educational setting. Beyond just an accounting tool of places and times, it allows the user to create aesthetically pleasing presentation formats to share with friends, colleagues, or classmates. To begin, simply select the Sign Up button in the top right of the home page. A pop-up box will appear. Fill in the 4 required text boxes, and you're all set. This is my home screen. After I've signed up and been logged in, yours will look exactly the same, with the exception of the name, of course. From here, you have a couple of options. You can choose to begin your personal story by connecting previously collected data from a site called Genie that documents individuals' family trees. For our purposes today, we will take the stance of a grade school history teacher or student compiling either a lesson or a project for the class. So we'll select the second button on the page, Create Your First Event. From here, another pop-up box appears in which you can fill in the generic data of name, place, and time of an event. You can add a description and a picture to further illustrate the event as well. As an example, I chose one of my favorite historical figures, the General Billy Mitchell, and begin appropriately with his birth. Once I click Done, my event is stored in My Event, which you can see as the highlighted tab and the blue banner beneath my name. From here, you can go on creating as many events as you want or need for this particular project. You can organize your events for ease of sorting based on a number of variables laid out in the gray box above the listed events. For this example, I added 2 other events to my list. The next step is to compile your events into a seamless storyline. So select the Stories tab. As you can see, your personal story is automatically added once you sign up. I haven't started that one yet. For today, I will create a new story by selecting that button on the page. From here, the story editing page pops up and asks for the generic information. A few keynotes are a co-author option. This would be excellent for group projects, so my partners and I can all freely access and edit the story as needed. I can add one-word tags to my story, so people searching for information related to my topic will be directed also to my story. Finally, the privacy and comments option, which allows me to control the access level of my story, as well as my teacher, student, or classmates to comment on it as well. The second section of this page is where I can add and further edit the events of the story. As you can see, I simply added all my created events to this story. Once I click the Save Story option, I am brought to my new stories page, where when I hit the green play button, the sequence of events I laid out with all the information will play out on a seamless timeline illustrated on the map. The column on the right allows for presentation controls and provides general information about the story and its authors. I can link it to Facebook as well as export it into printer-friendly handouts for the class in a variety of formats. The final handy little tool from a teacher standpoint is the turn my story into a quiz option at the bottom of the right-hand column on the page. When selected, I'm brought to this page where I can select the information from the story I want to be quizzed, the recipients via email, its due date, and its maximum grade. From an educator's position, this is an excellent, fully interactive tool to present information in an engaging format that can be linked to other traditional and non-traditional systems of learning. Students can contribute as much or as little as you want, create as many events and stories as desired. From a student's viewpoint, MyHistero provides a fun, innovative platform to present ideas and topics individually and collaboratively. It organizes information automatically in an easy-to-follow manner that can be used as the outline for more in-depth research papers. I see MyHistero's application in history, English Lit, and journalism, just to name a few. The drawbacks to this, as with any Web 2.0 tool, is both its strength and its weakness, in that it's extremely interactive. The lines between personal and professional can easily be blurred and must be guided and made clear to by the instructor to the students. Academic integrity is also more difficult to monitor when lessons and projects can be accomplished from anywhere and seemingly by anyone. With these in mind, however, they can be mitigated, and the benefits undoubtedly outweigh the drawbacks. Today, I gave a brief tutorial on the surface applications of MyHistero. I encourage you to explore all its capabilities. For help, you can access the fact page on the website or feel free to contact me directly. Good luck and have fun.